Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm the owner of J. Lou Rose, if you haven't known that yet. So as you can see, I learned how to do an intro, and you'll see at the end the outro or end screen, not sure what you call it. So this is what this video is about, and I hope you enjoy and have fun. This was actually really cool to learn how to animate. I know before I said I'm never gonna animate, I don't need to animate, but then maybe I should learn now. I gave it a try, so let's get started.
So I will link down who I learned this from, credits to her, thank you so much. And then I wanted to start off with a template, so I had a direction I was going in. I didn't really want to go in blind. I don't know, I just need a plan all the time. But as you saw, that was my intro, and then this is my end screen I was working on. Just ignore how I totally misspelled my own brand name, lol. So like stickers, I was struggling with colors, like what to do with the background, but I ended up going with like a watercolor type of feel and then just some doodles around. Definitely wanted to include my social, so I made sure of that. So like I said before, never did I ever think I'd be doing animation until now. It is really fun, but also frustrating if you forget to animate something, then you have to go all the way back and redo it to all the frames. So basically the key to animation is each layer will be a frame. So you can have like a group of different layers, so like one group will be one frame, the next group another frames, and then have layers in between that to work with. So I know this can be a little confusing, especially my layers are not that clean right now, because at first I thought I'd have, you know, all the elements already planned out and then just separate them into groups, like how I have the number 1 down here. So that number 1 will be your starting screen. That's what people will see first. And then when you're good with that, you'll duplicate it and make it a 2. Well, if you want to be organized and not get confused, like I can easily get confused. Basically, each time you duplicate a layer, that's when you'll change what you want to animate, what you want to move within each frame. I'll show you an example with the loading bar. I started off drawing a little squiggle in the loading bar. Then I wanted to create dots because I want the loading dots to also be moving. So my fault, I guess I didn't record in between all this, so I will definitely go into more depth when we get to the end screen soon. But I do have some bits when I was moving the little cursor dude until it changed from subscribe to subscribe. So you'll notice how I'm duplicating the layer, and then each layer I'll slowly move the mouse inch by inch so that it's a smooth kind of transition, not too wonky. But who knows, this is my first time, so it probably looks wonky. And that's basically the same thing I did with the loading bar. If you're ever confused which frame to edit on, you can just click on it and it'll show you which layer it's on. So in this new layer, I'm going to create the subscribe button that changes after the mouse would click on it. And then a little heart will pop up. And then since the subscribe button changes, I'm going to have the bar totally complete. So I will finish that up right now. And then here we have it completed, and then this is where I can play with the frames per second to see how slow or fast I want it. And you can either have it in a loop or ping pong, which is backwards I believe, and then a one shot. So here's how it looks completed. Woo! Woo! So when you are satisfied with your animation, you'll go up here and do animated MP4. You also get another chance to play with the frames per second. And then when you're ready, just export it. And then now for our end screen. This is how I want it to look like. Since this will be the first thing you'll see, that'll be layer number 1, and then we'll duplicate it and make that the second thing, and then I'll start changing what I want to move around. So I know I want the socials to have a squiggly line going underneath, so I'm just gonna start off that line first around each of the social icons. And then I will also want the things for watching text to also move, so I'll also start that. As you can see, I'm just slowly inching it upwards, and then I'll slowly inch it upwards again, and then we'll go back and forth from up and down. I forgot to move the text in the second layer, so that's why I had to go back and redo it all. I also learned that if you're doing a movement thing, you kind of want to trace over the previous stroke before you actually do the new stroke, so it's kind of a smoother transition. So that's what I attempted to do with these squiggly lines. Hopefully these layers are more clear for you to understand. I know before it was a bit messy. This is what we came up with. I think this looks really cute. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more animation. I'm definitely want to try some more, so stay tuned. And as always, thanks for watching.